have a gentleman right now who's going to come up here who is the president of the Gay Pride Committee for this year. Please welcome, you all have seen him. If you don't know him by name, you will after tonight, Mr. Richard Dixon. He just wants to talk to you all for a few minutes. You got a minute, baby? Do it. I love you.
After all these years of wishing, I finally get to be a drag queen. Actually, I look rather dowdy compared to all the glitter and finesse that's been on stage tonight. I think all the participants this evening appreciate a round of applause for being up here and doing something for your community. Events like this pageant always send a special thrill into my life. I get to gather with my lesbian and gay friends and catch up on the gossip. I get to go backstage and talk to the professional female impersonators and catch up on the real gossip. And I always come away from an event like this with a heightened sense of my community, shared love, and a positive gay spirit. Our gay and lesbian community has benefited greatly from the pride and strong support of drag queens. And I say drag queens affectionately, not condescendingly. The hairpin drop heard around the world at the Stonewall riots in 1969, the birth of the modern gay and lesbian liberation movement. That hairpin was dropped by a queen throwing bricks and coins and parking meters at police. When AIDS started killing her gay brothers, she was in the front lines again. St. Louis's own Effort for AIDS organization was initiated by a female impersonator. And the drag queens have raised thousands of dollars to fight the AIDS virus and maintain the dignity of those persons living with AIDS and ARC. Yeah. Throughout this crisis, the drag queens are keeping the spirit of gay pride alive with wonderful fun evenings like tonight. Drag queens have always been advocates of our lifestyle as representatives of the diversity of our community, and as individuals who have the guts and courage to get on stage to be what they want to be. Yeah. Yes. They are glittering and shining examples of the adage, what goes around comes around, honey. Yeah. Yeah. Ask a drag queen to help you to put on a show to raise money for Pride Week, and the immediate response is, of course. Give a drag queen a tip, and you give her more ammunition to throw and break down the barriers of homophobia. When you applaud these queens, you are applauding yourselves. The St. Louis Lesbian and Gay Pride Celebration Committee and all of us here this evening owe the drag community an immeasurable amount of gratitude. Tonight we stand with you on stage, our cheeks smeared with your lipsticky kisses, and say, I am gay, I am lesbian, I am proud, I am what I am.
I need this back. Mr. Richard Dixon, he is the president of Gay Pride Week this year, and he has been before. He is fabulous. That was quite a wonderful speech. I cried, you ignorant little fucker, and yes, I can say that, Chuck, it's our pageant this year. I hate it when people make me cry with these lashes on, they fall down and you can't see shit and you think there's spiders crawling on your face and everything. It's not pretty. I've had a few cocktails. My eyes are so bloodshot they almost match my eyeshadow. It's not pretty. The next thing that I have to do, Richard spoke about and he spoke about a drag queen initiating something in St. Louis that is very important to him. And that drag queen is me. And it is very important to me because I love each and every one of you, straight or gay, and people are dying, and it's not very pretty. And I just want to leave you with something that I said about 2 years ago. For God's sakes, before you let somebody or before you do, use your head before you use your head, because you're dying, and it's not funny. And I mean that. And I do love you all very, very, very much. And yes, I do accept tips. And right now, if Michael Taylor is here, Michael Taylor is the, I hope I get this right. Michael, I'm not sure what you do. Are you the secretary or the treasurer? Secretary, I was right the first time. Michael, are you here? Could you please come up here, because I'd like to present you with $1,750 from the MGM pageant for our effort for AIDS.
Thank you very much. On behalf of St. Louis Effort for AIDS, Daniel, MGM pageant, thank you all very much. It's much needed. It's well spent. And again, thank you all very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. My heart belongs in that organization, honey. I told him when we first started, I was vice president for about 1.5 years. I said, if there's one thing I can do, I have no organizational skills, but if there's one thing I can do, it's get in drag, put on tits, tuck my weenie, and get up here and talk to these idiots and make them realize they're killing each other. So that's what I do, and I raise some money while I'm doing it, so deal with it, okay? All right. Good deal. Next is a very, very, very special place in my heart and in the heart of the next people that I'm going to bring out here. This is our 15th year anniversary, and last year the franchise was more or less given to us by Sex Incorporated. Let's give them a round of applause. And every year, the Missouri pageant always gave out the Missouri Awards. Well, we happened to lose someone in the gay community this year who suffered quite a violent death. And it was quite a shock to us all because we all loved him very dearly. And he made this, what's happening here tonight, Felton Day made this rock. And we missed him horribly this year. And I don't want to bring you too far down because I know I'm not a very religious person, and wherever Felton is floating around up there and he's watching this, he's thinking, God damn it, you're doing it, girls. And we are doing it. And this is for you, Felton. The program is dedicated to you. This night is dedicated to you. Unfortunately, sad things happen in the world, and Felton happened to be one of those things. There are people who do things that aren't very pretty to people, and that's part of life. Tonight, we are calling the Missouri Awards the Felton Day Awards in honor of Felton Day. We miss him seriously. So, if you would right now, we're going to present the Missouri Awards, Felton Day Awards, and all the former Miss Missouris and our Miss Gay America and our Miss Gay America that is visiting because she has received a Missouri Award before, are going to come out here and we're going to present the Missouri Awards. And this award goes to the people who have inspired us, goes to the people who have helped us, goes to the people who have kicked us and told us no and told us yes. So please make as much noise for us because, honey, these tits can be bought at Ben Franklin, but we have worked the little suckers off this weekend, trust me. Please welcome Miss Gay Missouri on 1975, Miss Candy James. Please welcome to the stage Miss Gay Missouri on 1979, Miss Christy Cole. Please welcome to the stage Miss Gay Missouri 1981, Miss Georgia Brown. Please welcome to the stage Miss Gay Missouri 1983, Miss Vicki Vincent. From Kansas City, Missouri, Miss Gay Missouri 1984, Miss Melinda Ryder. Miss Gay Missouri 1986, Miss Jaja Principal. And please welcome to the stage, and she's going to stand out here with us and act cha-cha as she always does. Your Miss Gay America for 1984, Miss Naomi Sims. Excuse me. I know. Excuse me. She's going to stand out here in her little boxing outfit. I want to welcome out Miss Gay America for this year, 1987, Miss Cherry Lane. And since this is the Miss Gay Missouri pageant, and this is our time to present our special awards, would you please stand to your feet and salute your Miss Gay Missouri 1987, Miss Charity Case. There has been three people in the past 14, well, not 14 years, but they've had it for about 7 years, I think. Is that right? Who have inspired us, who have made us what we are, who has told us how to stand up and be gentlemen and learn how to speak in public as women and as young men. And we have learned and formed and put together what you have seen this weekend and this night on the final night tonight. And tonight, the Felton Award dates go to Chuck, Dean, and Michael from Sex Incorporated. Could you all three, could you come up here, please? These are the men that used to put this show together for you all. And they gave it to us and said, y'all can do it. Now. Hey, baby. These three gentlemen are pleasantly plump, and they have given so much to St. Louis and so much to us. Tonight, we wanted to give them those three little awards so they can remember this the rest of their life, because we'll never forget them, ever. Never, ever, 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 ever. Thank you all very much. Do you ever think you get a Missouri Award? Well, you have now. I'm going to dismiss everyone. Yes, and yes, I have one more thing to do before I get off stage, and that is Charity Case. Charity, would you come out here a moment, please? And would you stand right here? This is the serious part of the program, honey, and I don't know why they gave it to me. I'm an idiot, but would you stand right here for a minute, because I have a few things that I want to say on behalf of Missouri and on behalf of the Miss Gay Missouri Alumni Committee and Miss Gay America and the entire United States, that you have done everything that you have done for a girl. You're a big girl. You have a big heart. You have a big crown this evening. You've done this for us for 4 short, very months. You stepped